Hey guys, good morning. I'm very happy to come back. Uh, you I'm doing this early in the morning of this Sunday. It's 6 o'clock here in India, right? I thought of sharing something with you. I thought of talking to you about uh, doing things now. Just do what your heart says now, because you may not get a second chance in your life, or you may not get to do the same things the second time. So I want you to follow your heart. I want you to listen to the voice, the strong voice on the inside of you, and take action on it and do it now. The story is about Glenn. Glenn was a 23-year-old boy. This story happened way back in the 1980s. In 1985, Glenn was actually 23-year-old, and he had a motorbike accident that paralyzed the lower half of his body. So he got into an accident, and that paralyzed him from hip below completely. For the rest of his life, he got paralyzed. And after the accident, his father came to him. His father told him, God has a reason for you being a paraplegic, or you being paralyzed. So I don't know. I don't believe God wants anybody to get into an accident, or I don't believe God wants any of us to go through troubles in life, or I don't believe God wants any of us to get into an accident and get paralyzed for life. But this is what I certainly believe. When things like that happen to you in your life, I believe God uses those incidents, and He makes you stronger, and He redesigns your life. And that's what I believed. Now, Glenn, after the accident, he though resumed work. He resumed work, but the best part is he also became a public speaker. He went on to become a public speaker. Yeah. So that's what I believe. So whatever things might have happened in your life, people may be telling you, like Glenn's father, that God has a reason for it. First, I don't believe God has to do something in your life like that, teach you or make a purpose in your life. But then He would. That's what I believe. He would take the situation, make you stronger, would redesign your life for the better. Yeah. So I thought of saying this. I'm telling you, this is a real incident. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Now, when Glenn was a kid, he loved motorcycles, and he wanted to ride a motorcycle, and that was his childhood dream. We all have childhood dream, right? Now, I want you to think about, what is your childhood dream? So Glenn had a childhood dream, and Glenn's childhood dream was to ride motorcycles. So you know what he did? He began working at the age of 10. He took part-time jobs at the age of 10 to save money to buy motorcycles. And when he was 15 years old, he was having 1 to 3 jobs, 3 part-time jobs, so that he can make money to buy his own motorcycles. So after getting the motorcycle, by paying cash, he got his insurance for a year, and he got his driver's license. Yeah. And then he took his bike to the parking lots and learned riding it. Now, about Glenn, he is not that kind of person who rides on weekends for fun. He loved riding his motorcycles. And you know what? He went on to ride whenever he had spare time. Whenever he had spare time, whenever he got a chance, he took the opportunity to ride his motorcycle. And on an average, you will not believe that. On an average, he rode 160 kilometers every day. Can you believe it? A 15-year-old guy riding his motorcycle 160 kilometers every day. Now that's what I call as passion. One day, while reading a motorcycle magazine, Glenn saw a BMW motorcycle ad on the magazine, and that got his attention. It showed a muddy motorcycle parked on a side of a dirty road in front of a large Welcome to Alaska sign. And you know what? 1 year later, at the age of 17, Glenn rode more than 1,600 kilometers to reach Alaska and took a photograph of the even muddier motorcycle in front of the Welcome to Alaska sign. That is what passion is about, right? That's what we call real passion for riding, or that's what we call as dream. Now that is what is Glenn's dream. Glenn's dream was to ride motorcycles. And can you imagine at the age of 17, he rode 1,600 kilometers to reach Alaska. And not just that. Again, he went on a trip. He rode more than 27,000 kilometers across America to fulfill his childhood dream. Now, when he decided to do that, when he decided to go on this long journey, riding over more than 27,000 kilometers, his friends called him crazy. And his parents told him to wait. They said, you're only 17 now, right? And you have days ahead. So his parents, they didn't discourage him, but they actually told him, wait, you can wait for more time. Now Glenn was like, crazy? Wait for what? Why should I? Something stronger on the inside of him told him, if you don't do it now, if you don't go on this trip now, you will never get a chance in your life. You will never get a chance in your life. So, you know what? At the age of 17, Glenn quit all his jobs, whatever part-time jobs he was doing. He quit all his jobs, took some money with him, got his parents' permission, and with a lot of enthusiasm, he set out on the journey. And every time he rode or set out on the journey, he would tell himself, do it now. Enjoy your surroundings. Enjoy life. Because you cannot depend on getting a second chance to be in the same place or do the same thing. Let me repeat it. Every time when Glenn set out on the journey or Glenn set out to ride his bike, this is what he would tell to himself. He would say, do it now. Enjoy your surroundings. Enjoy life. Because you cannot depend on getting a second chance to be in the same place or do the same thing. Now, my friends, what is the strong voice on the inside of you telling you? What is it telling you? For Glenn, it was, do it now. You may not get a second chance. And that is what he did. He drove 160 kilometers every day on average, he drove more than 1,600 kilometers now to Alaska at the age of 15. At the age of 17, he drove more than 27,000 kilometers across America on a journey. Because the strong voice on the inside of him told him, do it now. My friends, this is what I want to tell you this morning. Listen to the strong voice on the inside of you. And don't wait. You have waited longer. You have waited long. What's your childhood dream, my friends? It could be anything. Your friends may call you crazy. Your parents may tell you, wait, it's not time. You're too young. That's what they told Glenn. This is what I want to tell you. Just do it now. Just do it now. Because you may not get the second chance to do it in your life. Now imagine Glenn is now paralyzed. Then he followed his heart and he fulfilled his childhood dream. Now we don't know what would happen to each of us today, tomorrow, in the future. But if you want to live your childhood dream, just do what the voice on the inside of you tells you. Do it now. Because you may not get the second chance in your life. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. It's lockdown here in Chennai. Okay, so I'm going to stay homebound, spend my time with the kids, with my family, enjoy it, and I want to do the same. Take care. Bye-bye.